Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. We are back with our best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. We have a great show for you guys here today. We had another winning day yesterday. Barely, but a winning day nonetheless, units-wise. I've got 6 picks for you guys again today, which is 2 in the NBA, 3 in college basketball, 1 in the NHL. But if you're new to the channel and haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these best bet videos every single day. Go after 15,000 subscribers. I'm excited to have y'all here. Let's keep winning together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we went 3-3, but because of the plus money that we bet, we had a slight winning day. And to me, a lot of just betting and winning, like when it comes to winning sports betting over a long period of time, in my case, 6 years, and well, 2 years on YouTube, but 6 years in general. It's about the incremental wins when it could have really gone badly, and that's kind of what happened yesterday. Mikal Bridges over 17.5 points. Horrible shooting night. When you go 3 for 14, I think, you're not going to get over that number. Texas Tech money line, easy win, never a doubt, since he's overrated. UCLA minus 3.5, that was an unreal beat. I mean, they were up by 4 with like 6 seconds left, and Wisconsin shoots a meaningless 3. That put us in a bad spot. SMU did horrible. They played terribly yesterday. And both our hockey bets with the over 6.5 at plus 108, Nashville and San Jose. That was over at like 7 minutes left in the second period. I mean, we hit that one early. And the under 5.5 at plus 110, Buffalo and Vancouver. We also got that one. We also got that one down as well. So nice wins yesterday. Absolutely love to see it. And we have, like I said, 6 picks for you guys today. Let's jump into our first one. First play I'm rolling with today: Kings minus 6.5 versus the Warriors. When we're looking at this Kings team, first off, the sharp money today is on the Kings. That is just the reality. And I think the reason why is just because of a few reasons. Number one, the Kings, since all these trade rumors started happening with De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan, have played substantially better, which is a really, really, really positive thing. Obviously, if we're betting the Kings. They've been playing a lot better, and it's a lot more fun. The sharp money today right now is on the Kings as of right this second when you take into account all the sports books. The only sports book that actually the public is on the Kings is DraftKings, crazy enough. But if you look at every other sports book, right now the sharp money is all over the Kings today. Plus, I think a lot of it is reputation with the Warriors. I mean, they did win a championship recently. I mean, the last 3 years, they've won a championship. They still have Steph Curry, and people are looking at this and like, oh, I can get the Warriors a plus 7. Well, here's the thing: when the Warriors go to Sacramento over the last 2 years, they have not fared well. They're bad against the spread. The only time they played well was when they played in the playoffs against them. That was just about it. I think the Kings are a hungrier team. I think the Warriors are a very flawed team as well with just how their roster is constructed. And when you're looking at this game, I think the Kings are going to get this one. I think they win this game by 10. Again, this feels like a Vegas line that they're just trying to get you to bet. They're begging you to bet the Warriors, and I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to bet the Kings here, minus 7 versus the Warriors here today, or minus 6.5 versus the Warriors here today. Next, always by the half point. Next, I'm going with the Pistons plus 2.5 versus the Hawks. Sharp money's on the Pistons today as well. I mean, right this second, yeah, I mean, it's insane as of right this second. 36% of the bets, 74% of the money is with the Pistons today. And also, by the way, I would look at the money line too, plus 124. I mean, I might actually add that to the card. I'm going to be adding a little half unit plus 124 for the Pistons. But the sharp money today is on the Pistons. And also, the Hawks are a flaky team. I think they've gotten a little bit better with Quinn Snyder, but their roster just isn't constructed well enough for Quinn Snyder to really make a major difference here because Trae Young can't defend. Their number 1 pick is fine. They've got their centers can't play offense other than getting lobs. I mean, it's a flawed team. And the Pistons, on the other hand, have improved a ton year to year. The regular season matters more to the Pistons because of just how bad they've been year after year after year. Like, they're taking these games very seriously to win. And the Hawks just are a flaky team. And I get plus money on the money line, and I get plus 2.5 with the Pistons. So I'm rolling Pistons plus 2.5. For the show, I'm taking Pistons plus 2.5, but between you and me, I'm going to go money line as well. A little half unit on top of that. Next, I'm going with Northwestern minus 5.5 versus Indiana. The sharps are on Northwestern as well. Who's surprised? That's how I bet. Northwestern's at home, and this feels like a trap line in favor of Northwestern because, again, Northwestern traditionally isn't a great powerhouse college basketball team, while Indiana obviously has a storied franchise. And when you're looking at Indiana, I just don't really, I don't trust the team, man. I just really don't. I like Northwestern here. They're going to win this game. They're going to win this game comfortably. Next, I'm going with Texas A&M plus 3.5 versus Ole Miss. This is all about spot for me when we're looking at this. I'm getting points with A&M. Ole Miss just came off a barn burner with Mississippi State, and they just beat Alabama. This is a game. This is the letdown spot for Ole Miss right here. This is just a letdown spot for them. And with A&M, Wade Taylor's back. He looked pretty good against LSU. He was a little rusty, but he scored 13 points. Had a good game. Wade Taylor's my favorite player in college basketball. I think he's a great player. And I get 3.5 points with this team. I think that A&M wins this game outright. But I'm going to take the plus 3.5. I think they're also a better coach. I love Buzz Williams as a coach as well. I think Chris Beard's a really good coach. I think Buzz Williams is slightly better. A&M is also a really underrated rebounding team with Henry Coleman. Give me A&M here plus 3.5 versus Ole Miss. Next, we're going to the under 136.5 in Kansas and TCU today. The Kansas this year right now is 15-2 against the under this year, which is unbelievable, especially for a team like Kansas. The other thing about Kansas is that their offense is a little bit disjointed. I'm not really sure why, because they have all the talent in the world with A.J. Storr and Dickinson, these guys, but they just don't seem right. Like there's something that's off about this offense, but their defense has been elite this entire year, and TCU isn't exactly a team that's going to lay up the scoreboard for the most part. I mean, they beat them. They beat Baylor on Sunday, probably with TCU plus 13.5. They won the game outright. But it was a defensive game the whole way. I think Kansas goes way under this number. I think this game's been played in the 60s today, low 60s today. Give me under 136.5 Kansas and TCU. And then we're going to jump to the NHL. I'm going to go with the under 5.5 Florida and Los Angeles. The sharp money's on the under today. Los Angeles is the definition of an under team. In Florida, I think Florida will be able to score. Like, you can look at it two ways. I think Florida is going to win this game. You can even bet it on the spread of the minus 1.5. However, I think with the Kings being as bad as they are offensively, that this game's like a 4-1 game and it's just going to go under. So give me under 5.5 Florida and Los Angeles. Now, I might be adding some more plays a little bit later. If I do, I'll post on the pinned comment below. I'll also post on my Twitter. My Twitter's link in the description below. But guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.